Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Elite Mob Podcast. I'm Mob Miz. We got Took Timbo. We also got Aaron Loves Wrestling popping up tonight to join the family. We're going to be throwing out our WrestleDream predictions and getting ready to enjoy a great show tonight. How's everybody doing over there?
I'm doing
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
Nice pause.
It's been a while. Yeah. Yeah. I know my main account got suspended. Still trying to work on getting that back. And so everybody just, be patient, please. I don't know if I will get back because I've submitted appeal and it's been like a month already. So
It took me. I finally got my content creator revenue restored.
Hold up. Hey, hold up. They answered back to you?
Yes.
They still
3.5 months of sending appeals and messaging on their in their whatever messenger they say. I hate that we can't get a hold of an actual person.
So did you email them, or what was it? Was it an email?
I just kept sending appeals.
So the same appeal. Yeah, I got it.
And then sending the message to the support on their support X account or premium, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So
listen, man, I sent an appeal before you. I still ain't got no word. I canceled my subscription. My blue check mark about to be gone. I had enough paying them when they're not trying.
One just disappeared.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah,
it is.
I did the same thing, dude.
I'm keeping mine.
I'm not going to sit there and pay you my account. So
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not paying you when you basically said you're not paying me with no explanation. So it is what it is.
Well, the problem is if you don't do the premium thing, then your posts won't be as long.
Oh well.
Yeah, I know.
It is what it is. I'm gonna have to do part 1, part 2, part 3 of the post. It is what it is.
Unless you do a new one and build it up and try to get it again.
Nah, I'm not even gonna waste my time with it. But off Elon Musk and his weird shit he got going on, hopefully if he sends me my appeal and I won, maybe I'll give him the money again the month. But until then, he done took at least hundreds of dollars from me the past 6 months. It's like you can just keep that and give me back my monthly fee. Let's dive into the good part of the day. Now, first thing, let's start off with one that unless you guys have an update for me, I haven't seen an update yet. We've seen that in the brawl before the show. That would be on HBO Max. We got Hook and Eddie Kingston in action, right? But we don't see an opponent. Does anybody have an opponent for that? Have you seen any update?
Hook and Eddie Kingston?
Some locals.
I thought they challenged somebody. Hold on. Could have swore they challenged somebody.
Because the flyer just says Saturday tailgate brawl. Eddie Kingston and Hook in action.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe it's a surprise return.
That'd be interesting.
I highly doubt they'll do a local talent pay-per-view.
Yeah, I don't think so neither.
It's got to be some surprise return or something.
Well, this is the last hour collision. It's not really part of the pay-per-view. I mean, it is, but it's not like the 0 hour or anything.
Fair to say.
So yeah.
I guess it could be anybody, but my guess would be it's got to be. One of their tag teams or something. I don't know who it would be. You have to predict on the actual people. If it's not, my guess would be not local talent, just maybe not someone new, but someone returning. If you had to pick a tag team on the roster that maybe's been on Ring of Honor or hasn't been on TV in a while, who would you go with on that aspect?
I would say Sammy Guevara and Rush LFI.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe. I'd probably pick someone that's a little more low key. I don't think we've seen the Crew in a while, so maybe we see them or some other tag team, maybe somebody from ROH, like I don't know, like Cousin Beef or somebody like that. The Workhorseman.
Workhorseman would be fired too. I think my guess, because I think we're all probably in agreement right here. We'll make it quick. We all got Hook and Eddie winning, right? clean slate.
Oh yeah.
All right, so my guess
Yeah,
is
for sure.
probably that.
Yeah.
I think GYB probably come in and take the loss. Grizzled Young Veterans probably answer it. I think they've been doing good on Ring of Honor, and it looks like Isla Dawn's with them now. I think we'll probably be getting an announcement soon that Isla Dawn is joining the ROH or signed a contract. But we'll just get past this one. So we got Eddie and Hook going around the room.
Yeah. On my old page, I had broke the news that she had signed, yeah, and nobody else has read about it yet. But I can't even get to my old page to look at it or screenshot. But
Right.
yeah, Isla Dawn, I'm pretty
and,
sure she's signed.
Yeah, she's at
I
this
think
point.
people are calling her like, show me proof or whatever, and So.
Who?
But anyways,
just got paid.
yeah, that'd be a good team to. Yeah.
All
right. So what's next?
The next match is still part of the tailgate brawl. I believe we got 4 matches in the tailgate brawl. So we got FTR going against your boys Jet Speed. What you
I'm gonna
thinking?
go with FTR winning this one. They just lost to Cope and Christian, so I'm just saying maybe they need to come back or something. So I'm just gonna say FTR.
I understand that. What about you, Aaron?
First off, I got bad storm area, so if it goes out, power goes out, then sorry.
It's all right, bro.
Like we got hail and a tornado watch, so yeah, just letting y'all know, heads up.
Same here in Texas right now. Dallas
Oh
area,
yeah,
we
that's
got
right.
really bad storms. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully power will stay on and I can still watch shows. I got watch along later as well. So, but I'm going with FTR. I agree with Took. They lost to Cage and Cope, so I'm thinking FTR. I would love Jet Speed to win. I love Jet Speed, but I think FTR will get the win on this one. It might maybe set up. I think this out of these two, maybe it'll set up who faces the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, well, I hear you on that. As far as I gotta agree with you, FTR gotta win here. I don't think it makes any sense for them to lose. I think eventually they get back into title contention for the AEW tag titles before Jet Speed does again. Because remember, they got the title shot as well versus the Hurt Syndicate, and FTR didn't. So now I do believe that FTR has to go up and get that title shot. Losing here just logically doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to go with FTR. The next match, we have the Conglomeration and Roderick Strong. Make sure you say it right. He's not conglomerating. So the Conglomeration and Roderick Strong versus the Death Riders, which is going to be Claudio, Yuta, Pac, and Danny Garcia.
I got the Death Riders.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I think maybe the Conglomeration and Roddy win this one, and that way that's just sets up, because I'm pretty sure Death Riders are going to be involved in the I Quit match. So, I mean, if they take an L this early on, you can just say, hey, they're pissed off extra when they get into the main event scene.
Yeah, because you know they're interrupting.
Of the I Quit match. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Conglomeration winning this one.
All right, and Aaron, you said Death Riders.
Yeah, that's it. I'll explain why later. I won't get too far ahead.
All right, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna go with the Conglomeration winning this match here. I'll just be very simple with this. Orange Cassidy don't lose many matches, so that doesn't mean if he's solo, tag, trio, 5-man, his team usually wins. So I'm just gonna go with the Conglomeration here, and just going off of looking at them. Kyle took a loss on TV recently. Roddy just took a loss. Ishii took a loss to Marks recently. They're gonna get the win, I think, here. So moving on to the next one, which is the last match in Brawl Out. We have the gal, Willow Nightingale, and Harley going against Megan Bain and Penelope. Who do you got here? Go first, Aaron. We'll give it to you.
I'm going with Ford and Bain. That's what I'm going with. I think they're going to win. I love Willow and Harley, but I think the heels will get the win in this one. I think it'll be eventually when that tag team tournament kicks off. I think it'll be Ford and Bain against TJ for that AEW Women's Tag Titles. So I think Ford and Bain will get this one. I think that's why they're pairing up with FTR, getting that big push. Who knows? They might even put titles on them. I think TJ should get it because they've been probably the first women's tag team in AEW. Teaming up together, or they've been the longest one, I would say. So a legitimate tag team.
Yeah. When I just to add into that, I just don't think TJ need to be a tag champs because I just think that as a 2-women group, they're not even close to the best. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think Penelope and Bane's presentation alone is probably a better presentation of the tag champions. But it's not a knock on them. I think
they feel more
like I'll put it like this, and this isn't me knocking them or thinking that Ty Conti is very good.
Oh yeah,
Anna Jay's still green. So I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to believe that. Watch her matches. It's green. So you don't want your champion to be green. We've already did that with Jade Cargill and had to protect her for 508 days. Not us, the AEW. You don't want to have your first women tag champs, a team that you got to protect one of the wrestlers. You want your best wrestlers to be the tag champs. You know what I'm saying? So, especially in the beginning, unless you want to just give it to them to lose it, within like a short, brief altercation. Like, I think Penelope and Bang could be a tag champs for a while. I think TJ people would probably be asking you to take those straps off them within the first 30 days. That's just my personal opinion. But as far as the match, I'm going with Willow and Holly. I think there's gonna be a few, and not to get too ahead, but the reason why I'm gonna go with those two, and then I'm gonna throw it to you, Took, is because for the simple reason I think there has to be some feel good moments, and I think this would be one of them. What is your opinion on this match, Took?
I'm going with Bane and Ford also, especially after Megan Bane's awesome promo that she just cut. So I mean, they got to capitalize on that moment, I think. And I agree with Aaron with the tag team championship. Kind of want to build this. This is the team I think that will get the championships first. So
Yeah,
um, so they're just more of a team, I guess you could say, in my opinion, like just a better matchup for the first ever AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. So,
I agree.
yeah, I'm gonna pick Bane and Ford. So,
Hey, listen, like I said, I know that realistically, Bane probably should win this match. I'm just looking at a Willow probably pinning Penelope situation here because I think
yeah,
Willow's going to push as a single star. So even if Bane and Ford end up being the first tag champs, I don't think losing to Willow is going to affect them. I think Willow probably should have been pushed a while ago, but I think we're going to see it soon. So we have two Bane and Fords, and I floated off to an island with Willow. Maybe I just got too much belief in her. But that's where I'm going. Now let's dive into the card. And I know that Aaron's kind of short on time, so I'll try to be short with the talk, and let's dive right in. First, I need your guesses on who's going to be the person to challenge Mercedes. I know there's a little bit of back and forth whether it's actually going to be a title versus title or just a former champion. But I want to know who you think is going to answer the challenge and your winner, obviously. We'll start with Took. Go ahead, bro.
I think it's gonna be either somebody new or just somebody we haven't seen in a long time. And there's obviously a handful of choices you could pick from ROH. This one's pretty hard to predict, but oh well. I I've just had it popped up in my mind that it's probably going to be Athena or I'd say Isla Dawn. Maybe Isla Dawn shows up. I don't know, but it's really hard to predict this one. or tried to. So I'm just gonna. I'll pick one. I'll pick Isla Dawn. Somehow she answers. So yeah.
And who you got winning? You got Don winning?
Mercedes is definitely probably gonna win. I think she's on her way to just 20 belts. So
20 belt.
like you were saying a long time ago. So because she just won number 11, right?
20 belts.
But,
wait, 11?
Oh yeah.
This would be 11 if it's 4 titles. If she wins,
huh.
Interesting. So 10 right now.
Got 10 right now. If, like I said, I seen a fight for report. It looks like she's challenging any champion from another brand, title versus title. It looks like what's happening.
Okay.
So,
Stephanie Bucker.
Listen, that would be crazy.
Hey, it was WrestleDream, right?
and then all of a sudden,
suspended for a year.
Cena's last match is announced. Edge. just give it to us. Like, come on.
That'd be freaking cool.
Like, stop being petty. And then also let Andrade free, please. Let's just get over that. But who do you got showing up to face her, Aaron, and who you got winning?
I got Athena, and it's going to be title versus title, ROH Women's title, and the TBS Championship.
And who you got winning?
That's where it gets hard.
As the downfall start today.
I want to say Mercedes. I don't think they're going to start it this soon. I think they're going to wait, honestly, either till at World's End or maybe what's the first pay-per-view next year? Revolution? Yeah, Revolution.
Yeah. So World's End could be Mercedes' End. Is what you're saying? That's
what I'm thinking. If not there, then definitely got to be at Revolution. Unless Tony Khan is trying to do some Roman Reigns thing, and she's going to hold the title for 1,300 days. Hold the title for 1,300 days. So
makes sense to me.
Hey, man.
I hate long title reigns.
I honestly like them if they're done right, because to me, as a champ, like it depends on who it is and the title, because it could be drug out, but then again, it could be really good. Like I really did enjoy Jon Moxley's AEW title run and how he held the title in the briefcase, building that story up, and then we got to pay off it all in Texas.
Yeah.
So if done right, I think it could pay off and be good.
I mean, she's already had this championship for a long time.
Yeah, she broke the record.
9 days now.
Yeah, so just like now, so she's now the new she's now the new longest reigning TBS champion. So there's a payoff now. Now the clock's ticking. I think like any title reign or any title match, the clock's ticking. She could lose now. She broke the record. Now she could lose at any moment.
Yep, and shout out to Dave Cargill too. But did you see the I don't know if it's drawing AI whatever, but it was the picture of Mercedes with the sledgehammer smashing the Jade Cargill statue.
Oh yeah, Sports Key did that one.
I don't know.
Pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty.
I'm really a fan of Sports Key like that, but that was some pretty cool graphics. Guess, I'll give you this. My guess is Saray shows up. I'm gonna try to pronounce it. The Sukaban World Championship that she won on. I believe she's the champion over there right now, but I believe that she's going to answer it. I think it will be Saray, which has been in ROH wasn't there this week, but she was in there the previous 2 weeks. She did a tag match and then she did a singles match, or it might have been the other way around. I apologize, but I think that she answers it. And this is Saray. They used to be in NXT that I'm talking about. I believe she answers the challenge, and I also believe that she loses. So I don't think any of us have Mercedes losing tonight, but I also do believe what Aaron said looms over this. She's already broke that mark. Already happened. Right? She can lose now. Everything from now can go downhill. It can. So this isn't as clean cut as all the other matches that we thought about. There's also a few other things, and I'll be quick with this. I believe it's title versus title, right? if it's not and the gloves is off, this could be a bunch of possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, titles, you
Good.
got Athena, Red Velvet, those are good options. You got, I'm gonna end up botching this name. I think it's Sayuri or Sari, however they announce it. A little bit different than Saray, but she's, I believe, a champion in Stardom right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also got the Shotzi's, the Dakota Kais, all these people that have held belts before at some point
Mm-hmm.
that could show up. So I feel like they have a chance to make someone tonight if they want to bring them in, beat Mercedes on them. But we will see how that goes. And I'm going with Mercedes. Now, let's dive into the match that the Young Bucks need the most, because I believe they need this money more than anybody in AEW.
The money.
And
Yeah, blowing the money.
they might blow it in 2 weeks, but they need it, you know? So
Dang.
we got the
Yeah,
Young
that quick.
Bucks. Yeah, we got the Young Bucks, or Nick and Jeremy, or whatever variation or of the names you want to put them, going against Jurassic Express, which is the reformed group of Luchasaurus, and instead of Jungle Boy, I believe it's Jungle Jack Perry now. Is that right?
Jungle Jack Perry, yes.
All right. So I'm gonna send it to you first, Aaron. Who you got? You got Jurassic Express. You got the Bucks.
Not
Oh,
sure
hands
yet.
down, Jurassic Express.
Yeah.
I got Jurassic Express. It'll be a good way for them to win, and I think this, especially now they've been teasing with Kenny Omega. I really do believe that this is going to lead the Young Bucks to Kenny Omega, and they reunite the Elite as a babyface trio, and it would help Kenny because of his issues lately. You don't have to be in a singles match, full match, be it trios, and you don't do the full workload. So him being paired up with the Young Bucks again, with the Elite get back together. That's why I think this whole this whole Young Bucks downfall has happened. It's going to lead to that.
I respect it. What about you, Tuck?
I'm gonna agree with Aaron. Drafts it, but I'm gonna put a little twist on it. I think they get handed the money and they throw that money at Matt and Nick Jackson, and they scurry and pick it up after the match. So that's just my wild picture.
Okay.
But
Yeah, because they don't care
I'm
about the
going
money.
with the
They don't care.
Jurassic Express. So
They still getting paid.
That is a fire twist. I will give you that. I'm gonna go with Jurassic Express as well. I think it's just funnier for the Bucks to lose and still be broke. So I'm gonna agree with everything you guys said, and I hope that they ask Irene to pick up the money after. That'd be pretty funny. Now, jumping into the next match, we got a trios feud that's been, it's been brewing for a while now. So we got the Demand, which I like the name of the group that they got out there. We got the Demand going against the Hurt Syndicate. No steps, which I believe they had regular matches, then they had stip matches, regular matches. This one's going no stip. Who you got going winning this match, Chuck?
just one question. I can't remember who the street fight. Was it the Demand?
The street. Nope. I believe the Syndicate won the street fight, throwing Ricochet backwards through the table, right?
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna go with the Demand winning this one. My prediction.
Remember though, the Demand just beat the Syndicate in a tag match just a couple of days ago.
Okay, that's why I was confused then. Yeah, I got those mixed up. But
Yeah.
oh man. Okay. Hurt Syndicate, you can't really
I'll be right back,
go
guys.
against Hurt Syndicate, but
Yeah.
I'll say I'm still going with the Demand though. I'll still keep with it. So.
I got no problems there. And remember those stories that came out. This is one of GOA is one of the groups that MVP member supposedly wanted to lose to and wanted to work with. So I feel like this is kind of getting them over. It was hard for me to pick this. The fact that GOA got the win on Dynamite just gives me the reason to believe I think the Syndicate will win this. Actually, I went with them, But this is the least confident pick I have out of all these. This I feel like it's a coin flip, but I did go with the Syndicate. Now, 1 second, let me just pull this up. We could stray off and we could get we'll dive back to Aaron and get a couple of his picks after, just so we don't have to wait around too long. The next match we have to get into, this is gonna be I believe one of the hardest hitting matches of the night. 100% facts for sure. We got Tekla going against Jamie Hayter. This is no title on the line. It's good to see the two lady a women's feud on a pay-per-view that doesn't involve a title. This makes 3 matches for the night. Who do you have winning this match?
I'm back.
I'm gonna say that I think Tekla will win this, and I'm gonna do a pre-prediction for the Blood and Guts match. I think Jamie Hayter's team will win the Blood and Guts, so I think Tekla will probably win tonight.
Nice. Now we're gonna go to you, Aaron. I have 2 for you to pick because we did one without you. So you got the Demand going against the Hurt Syndicate. Who did you have in that one?
I got the Demand, Ricochet.
Gotcha.
I got that, and it'll lead to them, I think, possibly facing for the Trios Championships.
Fire. And then we went to Jamie Hayter and Tekla.
Jamie Hayter.
Throw the guns up. I'm gonna go with Tekla on that one, but once again, it's good to see a ladies feud on here that doesn't involve a title. We need more of these on the pay-per-views. Now, going from that, we're gonna dive right into the tag team match for the tag team titles. We have Brodito going against Takeshita and Okada, which you know that it's gonna be hard for them to get on the same page. I'm not sure if you heard, Aaron, but we've already predicted that. I think everybody sees Takeshita. But maybe it flips around and the Callis family sides with Takeshita and Okada leaves, but one of them's got to be leaving soon. So what do you say as far as the match, Aaron? Who you got winning?
I got Brodito winning, but I got it due to towards the end of the match, looks like Takeshita and Okada's going to win. Okada does some kind of big move. Takeshita's got that hand out like, come on. And as soon as Okada's about to go tag him, he jumps off the apron, grabs the title, and walks out. And then that's when Brodito hits the finisher in 1, 2, 3. And then probably still, I would say, Don Callis comes out, and then eventually family comes out and they beat down Takeshita. That's what I'm seeing happen. That's what I can see happening. Or he just eyeballs Don Callis and walks out.
I respect it.
Which I'm so glad he's the
thoughts right out of my head.
Sorry.
Aaron, say that again.
I said, I'm so glad he's IWGP champ. I've been waiting for this day.
Yeah. Shout out to Takeshita for the huge win, beating Zack Sabre Jr. to be the IWGP champion. Mm-hmm. That's huge. A lot of people don't like it. They think an AEW talent has their belt, but the truth is he's signed to New Japan. He's signed to AEW. He's also signed to DDT. He's the new breed of wrestlers. He signed a 3 contract. He said, I ain't going to tie myself down to one that might try to tell me I can't wrestle for a year with no money if they don't like me no more. I'm signed to 3. I don't need 1 deal. I got 3. So
this is what Tony Khan has let happen. He allows his talent to sign with dual contracts if they want. He's got several that are signed with CMLL and AEW. He's got several that are signed with New Japan and AEW. And then, like you said, DDT. And then there's what's the women's one? Eve? Is it Eve? The women's company.
It's Eve.
Yeah, so Eve, and then Rev Pro.
You talk about Stardom.
So and Stardom, and Stardom. So Tony Khan allows it, and I love it because, exactly. You don't have to be tied down to one company, and then if he doesn't renew your contract because there's no use for you there, well, you still have a job. You're not left hanging, and there's no 90-day compete clause.
So shit
So,
sucks.
or 1 year compete clause.
I mean, it's fine if you're paying me, but there's no way in any field it's like, look, we don't want you as a chef no more. We're not gonna pay you, right? But you can't be a cook for 6 months. That's my trade. What are you talking about?
Right.
Sit on for 6 months, send the unemployment.
Oh, like
Like,
me as a personal trainer, anytime lets me go, and they're like, "Well, you can't go train anyone else anywhere." Bull crap.
like, that's the more, it's just awkward. I think it ends up being a 90-day non-compete that he will get paid for. If they decide not to pay him, I believe that lawyers go to court and he'll be free a lot.
Which, if it was in his contract, it's wrong on him for violating the contract. But WWE or AEW should not have it in their contracts whatsoever. Once you let them go, that's it. They can go anywhere they want.
This is the thing, right? The courts won't care that he signed that. They'll look at that like it's a bad business method. Any lawyer will get that dropped one day in court, first day.
Right.
That's why it didn't work with Brock Lesnar years ago. Laughed at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't, you can't tell someone not to work if you're not paying. You know, so if Andrade sends one paper that says they're going to court, they'll be calling the cop out, say, look, we'll send you 3 months of checks, take a 90-day non-compete, or we'll just free you up. You know what? Our bad. Those are the only two options. As far as that other stuff, it's hogwash. There's no way you can sit them out that long. Like, you just wouldn't get me to believe that at all. Now, you went with Brodito.
Yep.
Did you put your pick out?
I don't think
No, that's why I want to make sure I send it to you. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm basically on board with what Aaron was saying. He stole thoughts right out of my head. So, but yeah, I think they'll turn on Takeshita, and then Takeshita does his thing in New Japan for a while because he's their world champion. So it just makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna pick Brodito winning.
Yeah,
Which honestly, I never thought they would hold the tag team champs long, but I will.
It's been a pleasant surprise how good they've been for the tag division.
Right.
I'm gonna take the same pick. I got Brodito winning this. The only difference I wouldn't even say difference. The only thing that I have a little bit of a struggle in my mind with is I feel like I know the prediction early was Takeshita leaves the Don Callis family. I don't think I'm sold on that no more. I think it's more likely Okada gets sent out the Don Callis family. And I'll tell you the reasons why. Obviously, Takeshita was made in the Don Callis family. Like, he's over now. He's New Japan champion. We know he's ready to go to the moon, right? So the obvious choice would be get him out the group and send him to the moon. I just don't think that path to the AEW title is actually there right now, fam. So I don't know. You don't kind of want to send him off into obscurity when right now is working, right? Okada, I think, needed a revamp. I think people wasn't believing in Okada. Now, if you look, when Okada shut that TV off, not everybody in that room was happy, especially not Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita are like this. That's the part where I don't see Fletcher turning on him unless he's leaving the group too. Right? I feel like it's more likely we think they're gonna turn on Takeshita, but they turn on Okada. But I do believe that Brodito wins the match. I just think Okada is the one to get jumped for some reason. I don't know if it's gonna be Takeshita. Now, could be right, but if they do that, they better send him up the ranks fast and don't send him on an island where he's just floating around playing in the abyss as a face, Like, send him to the moon if you're gonna take him out the group. Now, going on to the next one, and I guess we'll dive right in. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Y'all missed me twice. Both y'all had y'all's heads down both times I did it.
What'd you do?
Sorry,
Mark,
I'm
did
Mark,
keeping an eye
that
on the
twice,
weather on
and
my
both
phone.
times y'all said down, and I'm just like, ah, come on.
yeah, I looked down to look at the card. Now, speaking of the Don Callis family, I guess we'll dive into the TNT title match. We got Mark Briscoe. Could be his time tonight, going against Kyle Fletcher for the TNT title. This is Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe 5, the 5th time they went against each other. They both have 2 wins. Who you got winning tonight, Chuck?
Man, I think we all expected Kyle to have a longer reign, but man, I sure I like going for the underdogs too. So, and I'm a big fan of Mark Briscoe. So I'm gonna throw the wild one out there. I think Mark Briscoe's gonna win the TNT championship. So
Hey, it's
I've
overdue.
no particular reason, but just that I just like going for the ultimate underdog, and Mark Briscoe always is the underdog. Everything he goes into. So
I think a lot of people love Mark Briscoe in the back. I think if anyone's
yeah,
gonna get his moment, he might not be the person they're gonna put the AEW title on, but the TNT title, it may be his moment. So
you're
um,
right.
and I wouldn't be against him being the champion at all. So I mean, I guess my heart in this match wants Mark Briscoe to win this title, get that moment, be able to show all 29 of his kids he has. He's a champion, even with
29.
10 or whatever it is.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
about to say,
Oh, yeah.
bro,
Well,
bro.
it might be more than that now. But
Nice.
long story short, I want to see him be able to go home with that title for his kids and his brother's kids, which obviously he takes care of as well. Um, I would like to see get that moment, but I'm picking Kyle Fletcher. That's where my brain went. What my heart is Mark Briscoe. What about you, Aaron? Who you got winning this?
I'm going with, because I think it needs to happen. Them boys, Mark Briscoe. He deserves an AEW championship, and the TNT championship, in my opinion, would be perfect.
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe, and I mean, Kyle Fletcher, he has been on a great run.
Yeah.
But we can have him enter in the Continental Classic and become the Continental Champion, which I would imagine the Continental Classic will be starting soon. And I'm curious on how those titles are going to be split, because if one goes after the AEW Unified Championship, let's say Takeshita, and he wins the title, well, he's taking all 3? Is he going to choose, or one of the belts will be on the line when he challenges Okada? He wants maybe his international title back or something. That's what I would think, or that would be cool to happen. He could be IWGP and international champion, and then Okada will be a Continental champion. The Continental Classic kicks off. Maybe we get Kyle Fletcher and Okada, Don Callis, division again for that Continental title. Fletcher's done great as TNT champ, but it'd be great to see Briscoe to win his first AEW title.
Totally agree, 100%. Now, I mean, I'm gonna if like I said, my heart's with Briscoe in this one. I went with Fletcher just because I don't see him dropping the title, but I would love to see Briscoe walk away with this match. Now, we got arguably maybe the 3 most important matches of the night coming up. I guess we'll start off with the ladies. So we got Toni Storm, first match 1-on-1 going against Chris Statlander, the new AEW Women's Champ. Obviously, she took it from Toni without pinning her. So this is the first time they're gonna have a singles match. Who you got winning this one, Aaron?
Oh, I got Statlander. Stat Daddy's still holding that title, and Toni Storm. I think this will be a way for her to be done with it, and then eventually go with someone maybe she'll be the one that dethrones Mercedes for that TBS title, or she will join up with Mina and go for the tag titles.
Yeah,
one of those two. But right now, I think she's done with the women's title. She's done great with it. She's put it up on the map and elevated that title. So I think after this, that will go on to someone else. Maybe Jamie Hayter, maybe Penelope Ford. Thinking maybe Penelope Ford more so than Hayter, but that's what I'm thinking.
I think the Willow's the next, probably her next issue challenge, or maybe the one to take it off would be my guess.
Willow would be a good candidate for the TBS title.
Yeah. But I agree. I think Tony's probably arguably the number one person out of everybody when it comes to not needing a belt to be over. I don't think she needs any title at all. I don't think it matters. Like the title is just like icing on the cake. You don't really need it, but it's there, you know? So that's how I look at that. As far as the winner, who you got winning, Chuck?
I got Chris Statlander winning. Tony Storm has been pretty much nonstop since she came back from that one injury of working. So I think after this match, Chris will win, and I think Tony will maybe take a month or two vacation, maybe longer,
Yeah.
and then we'll get a surprise return somewhere down the line. So
that keeps her fresh though.
yeah, I don't. She could go after Mercedes TBS championship, but I don't think so because I'm not trying to say that TBS title's below the world championship, but I mean I
No, it
don't
is.
see Tony Storm trying to go after the TBS title.
My guess is Tony Storm and Mina jump in the tag team tournament when it happens. That would be
Right.
probably be my guess, because I think
Yeah.
Tony and Mina would be good like, for example, I think they'd be a better representation of a tag team champion in the AEW over TJ.
Yeah.
Just once again, kind of my thing. I think that they're gonna put a lot of focus in this women's tag division. So any stars in that ladies division that doesn't have a belt, I plan on them throwing, not just the tag teams we know, but I plan on them throwing a lot of tag teams together too. So we'll probably see a lot of different combinations. Some will work, some won't. And I just believe Tony's probably gonna try to help that division as it gets started, because who better than her to help boost that division, whether she gets the belts or not. But in the match, I'm going with Statlander. I don't think Statlander is losing here. I'm happy she's back to the alien.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I hope they even put more presentation into it. Like, maybe I feel like they could add more to the entrance, and maybe they could do maybe a nice little gimmicky type promos for her or something. Like, I just hope that they add to it a little bit more. That's all I would ask. But I do like that they went back to that. Now, once again, I got Stat. So clean sweep. Everybody got Statlander.
Yep.
The next two matches, let's get to it. Darby and Moxley, I Quit match. I'll let you jump off. What you got going on here, my brother?
So this is the other match that's kind of almost unpredictable. I mean, you could see either one of them winning. And you got the thing where Darby doesn't ever quit, and then you got Moxley and the Death Riders to worry about for Moxley to win, and then so it's really hard to pick one. But we have seen Hangman kind of almost say he quit. Not Hangman, I'm sorry. John Moxley has said I give up a couple times, especially versus Hangman. When he got choked out by the chain. So I'm gonna pick Darby Allin as the winner. I don't think he's gonna say I quit. So, and I can see John Moxley maybe saying I quit. So.
Absolutely, Aaron. I want to know your thoughts, but I have a, our boy Ice King on Twitter, right? He has a good theory.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that in 1 second. But who you got?
I love Ice King. He's a cool guy.
Ice King's the man.
So what I got, and it's interesting because Moxley, the promo he did on Dynamite / Collision when they're in the middle of the ring, when he said it's not too late. I'm thinking maybe he is, the reason John turns babyface, although I love him as a heel, John Moxley is a fantastic heel. But having him become babyface and Darby reel him back into the light and become, that same old Mox, back when AEW first started, I think that might happen. And Death Rider's finding a new leader. Which my theory could be maybe Daniel Garcia or maybe Darby himself. I don't know.
Darby's gonna be the leader. We've been on this for months.
But
Definitely taking over the Death Rider.
But I think Darby's got this one. John's gonna say I quit or maybe pass out or something. So but I got Darby in this one. That's who I got.
Yeah.
No way he loses twice. I thought he was going to win that coffin match, but
yeah,
there's no way he loses twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna just co-sign everything you guys said. I got Darby winning this. Ice King had a theory that Darby brought up Danielson and that he believes that the Death Riders attack Danielson and get Darby to quit, which is actually a great theory. Because we know Darby won't quit because you're hurting him. But nobody ever tried hurting somebody Darby cares about and asking them to quit. That might be, a different way to look at it. I could see Darby quitting in that scenario. I can't see Darby quitting in a match. Like, you probably could throw him off a house and he's not quitting. But I would tell you what I would like to see happen. And I know I'm reaching real big here, but I feel like there's an opportunity to be had here, right? Warner Bros. Just say supposedly is not doing too good, potentially selling, right? Fair to say?
That's what I hear.
Yeah, that's why I said sometimes because we're talking about people that have multi-billions of dollars, they're never really broke. So but if they decide to sell, could happen, right? But we have an opportunity here. We have Warner Bros. Discovery. We have AEW. This is all under a conglomeration, no pun intended, that also owns the rights to Batman, right? Now, this is what I would like to see happen. I think this is a win-win for everybody. AEW, Warner Bros., probably HBO Max, probably the new Batman movie that I'm going to pitch to you, right? This is what I think they should do. Did you see the comic book that has the merger with all the AEW characters along with the DC characters?
I don't read comics, but I'm planning on getting my.
No, I didn't read it. I just came across the cover of it. It's one of
but I'm just saying I'm gonna, I plan on buying one. Maybe put it back here somewhere, something like that.
Look at it because it has the edition with like Swerve, Moxley, all them as basically superheroes, along with Batman, Robin, Wonder Woman. All the merger, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want to see happen. First, we always had Sting in the Raptors protecting Darby, right? He's no longer there. There is, even though it's the Crow gimmick, it has similarities to Batman. The Crow and Batman just have similarities, right?
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. The second thing, and Took knows this, he posted it.
Oh, nice.
Fire. And Took knows it, he posted it. The scene
That's my
when
book. That's right.
the Crow on fire, and you posted the scene in the prison from the Batman from the AEW with Moxley and Darby, and then the Batman movie, right? Or DC movie, right? Now going forward, you also had Moxley just do a random interview and say that he doesn't respect Batman, right? Did you see that interview? He said he don't respect Batman because
that's when Darby came out.
Yeah, he said because if Joker broke out the asylum 3 times on the killing spree, just shoot him, right? So now we got similarities in promos.
I mean, Mox ain't wrong.
Yeah, he's not. But we have promo similarities. We have character similarities. What I want to see happen, and I'm not saying the payoff is tonight, what they should do is all come to the table, which means when Darby gets a payoff and he eventually takes the Death Riders, Batman should show up in the rafters. You just need an appearance, right? When Moxley gets ran off, you wouldn't want to put Moxley in a Batman movie. He could be the crazy guy in the asylum. Use him in the movie. Like, utilize.
Bro.
Now you got Batman on AEW TV for an appearance. You got Moxley in the new Batman movie. You got them on the DC Comics. Bro, it's going to explode. You got a chance to do something no one's done. We've seen actors show up to wrestling. Have you seen Batman or someone like that show up to a wrestling event? The actual actor, not like someone in a costume. The actual actor.
We've seen RoboCop.
Now, run them off on screen.
Yeah, RoboCop. We've seen Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
Well,
Look, so who is that guy that was the crazy inmate in Batman that like had the knives and everything? The cut
Riddler.
No.
Oh,
he was just like he wasn't like a big villain, but
the Scarecrow.
No, he was just like he was like a just insane inmate, you know, that went on that had a murder spree thing, and he had always had those knives. He broke out at one point. I'm trying to think of his name, but Moxley would play that. Zaz, yes, Zaz. He would play great for that role. That would be, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking bigger. I'm thinking merge it, like run him off screen. Say that Moxley's in an asylum and have him being Batman as John Moxley. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like,
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Go bigger. He don't got
his own villain.
Yeah, like, he don't got to be your main character. What I'm telling you is, you could have a Batman with the Scarecrow story, right?
That'd be cool.
In the insane asylum, and guess who's there with him? John Moxley. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm leading it. Like, play it out together. Use all a team right now. Whether it's Warner Bros., whether it's HBO Max, whether it's AEW, it's the same umbrella. Utilize it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna boom everything. You're gonna send wrestling fans to watch the new Batman. You're gonna send Batman fans to watch wrestling to wonder what Batman's doing in wrestling, cutting promos on John Moxley. You see what I'm saying? Utilize it for a month and send Moxley off to go do the movie, and send Dobby to take the Death Riders. Batman don't actually have to have a match. He just gotta talk a little bit of trash and show up in the Raptors once or twice.
That's pretty sweet.
That's all
I love that.
I think that's a game changer. I think that's something where someone like the WWE will look at that and think, what could we do? That's huge. Like, what do we do to counteract that? There may not be nothing, because bringing back a bunch of old wrestlers ain't gonna top the new Batman, the actual actor that's in the movie right now, showing up in WWE. It's just not. I mean, it's nothing you could do to top that. Unless you bring, I mean, you can't get none of the DC guys. You're going to have to get Iron Man to come out in a suit or something. Because I know you're in the Disney brand. You're going to have to do something crazy. Now,
that would be insane.
I mean, but I still would side with Batman on that.
Or Captain America show up, help Cody Rhodes.
So you see what I'm telling you. But hey, listen, I'm here for it. Let's get this Marvel DC war really going.
There you go.
But let's get into. I think Took just had a lagging issue, so
they had the storm caught up to him.
Yep. But the last match, I'll announce it, and I saved it for last specifically for you guys. And it's the championship match, so there's no reason we would do it before then. But we got Hangman Page going against Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship, arguably the most prettiest championship in all of wrestling. I don't know who to start it off with, because you are both Hangman guys. So, I mean, let's flip a coin here. Who got heads? I'm just joking. Took, who you got first? Who you got winning this match? Got a little bit of Two-Face going on here.
About.
We got Hangman.
Sorry, my internet's going.
Can you hear? Can you hear me, bro?
Hardly, man. You're cutting out a lot on my end, but I think it's just a connection.
It's cool. If you can hear me, It's just the last match, bro. Hangman and Samoa. Who you got?
Hangman Adam Page. I don't see Samoa Joe winning it. The build up hasn't been that good for me, so I'm changing hands. The title changing hands on a build up that was just so weak. So I'm gonna stay with Hangman.
I respect that. Only thing that would make sense if Hangman had like an undisclosed injury and they're just trying to get, because other than that, I can't see him losing. I just throw my pick out there too. I got Hangman. What about you, Aaron?
Is this even a question?
What a sick.
Hangman Adam Page. I love Samoa Joe. All respect to Joe, but when it comes to Hangman Adam Page, it's like I do love John Moxley and the whole list of other wrestlers, what Will Ospreay. But when you go up against my boy, it's always going to be Hangman Adam Page. Loyalty. That's my guy. I'm sticking with Hangman, the cowboy grit. That's what's going to happen. And he's going to win, retain the title. Now, I'm curious, though, because we had somebody tweet yesterday.
Yeah.
Ready? The question mark.
Oh, yeah, I know who it was.
And
look, we've seen another report that said he's not close to being ready. Are we being duped?
The Switchblade.
He'll be back soon.
Yeah, you know how dirt sheets are, though. You know dirt sheets. I mean, dirt sheets were saying, "Oh, the WWE roster don't have faith in creative, and AEW roster don't like Tony Khan." Blah blah. Yeah. So.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
he's coming back soon. I don't know if it's tonight, but I believe he'll be back.
I'm thinking he is. And what if he's the new leader of the Death Riders?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
They kick John Moxley out.
Well, one thing that I would push back on that is when Ace Austin joined I would say Bullet Club Gold, they said that Jay White's the one that sent him. You know, that Jay White's the one. So I think because he's in Jay White's Bullet Club. So I don't know. I think Jay White has a group for him, but that group is hexed. They just can't all be healthy at the same time, man.
Who would have faces
it sucks
Hook and Kingston is Bang Bang Gang.
That's actually
I forgot about them.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But
I got Hangman though in this one.
Well, I hope they come back and lose. But I have a couple of questions I want to send around the room before we end it, and then we'll jump off. First thing, and obviously we're talking about someone. Who do you think we'll see tonight as far as returns or debuts? We'll just go around the room. Aaron first, took second.
Return, Switchblade, maybe Swerve. Maybe Swerve returns tonight and helps Hangman. And then as a return, Hangman offers him a world title shot at World's End. Maybe. Because Tony Khan hinted at the WrestleDream media call that he's close to he's close to a return.
Yeah.
So does he mean, hey, 2 days close, another couple months? I mean, we'll see. So I'm thinking Swerve, Switchblade, both are one of them. Debuts, if Mercedes' opponent is not Athena, maybe the debut of Kai or Shotzi, maybe. They both expressed interest in AEW. So did Cora Jade, Elena Black. So did she. So I know she's on a hiatus now, but what if she's gonna make a return and goes to AEW? So one of those things can happen going up against Mercedes Mone. So that's what I'm thinking.
And last, one other thing before you send it to Tuck, give me what you think is going to be your match of the night. Predict it now.
Man. Honestly, I think who might be the match of the night, it might actually be Mox and Darby. Although I love Hangman and Samoa, and I think they're going to have a good match, but I think Mox and Darby are going to steal the show. That's what I'm thinking.
I respect it. What about you, Took? Surprises, returns, and what do you think is gonna be the match of the night?
I don't know if we're gonna get any big debuts this pay-per-view, but I think Jay White will return. I think I don't know if he'll be the only one. I don't think Swerve is gonna come back this soon because I think he had a pretty serious leg injury, and I don't know. It kind of seems too soon. I'd be shocked
Yeah,
if
but
he
he's been
did, and
working
I'd
out
be
though.
happy.
I've been seeing his videos. He's been working out. He's been doing some
I did,
squats and stuff like that.
I
So
did see him on a treadmill too.
on the
Like,
treadmill.
yeah, so he looks like he might be
Well,
healing.
maybe. Yeah.
I don't know if
Well,
we see him tonight.
maybe he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I would be happy, but I'd be shocked. So.
Yeah, same
Um,
here.
yeah. But and then match of the night is probably going to be the I Quit match. So I mean that's just that's set up for so much potential and like people maybe running out to the ring story wise, and it's got everything. Hangman versus Mojo will probably be good, but like I said, the buildup hasn't really been that great. So I'm gonna stay with I Quit match. So
All right. Well, I'll end it with this. You tell me if you have anything or either of you have anything to follow up. First, I'm gonna dig deep. I'm gonna say the match of the night is actually gonna be Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. I think they've wrestled so many times. At this point they're gonna put on a masterpiece. I, I just think that it's probably gonna be an off the wall match. Um, as for his returns, we could see a Jay White. I'm not too sure about returns. I do believe we get the debut of Saray on AEW TV. Obviously, I already said that. I do also believe, I'm going to throw a prediction out there. I believe after that match, we get a debut to confront Mercedes as well. I think we get a double debut in that Mercedes match, meaning the one she wrestles is a debut, even though she's been on Ring of Honor. It'd be an AEW debut. And I think that we get a arrive in Dakota Kai after that match. I'm going to tell you why. There's already been rumors that there's some people that think she signed already. So I think that she may be the one to get that instant push, possibly take that title from Mercedes in the first match. She got a lot of support. A lot of people love Dakota. She has a huge fan base. So I think that that's a potential spot where you debut her. The only other thing I see coming is Bound for Glory ended. After Bound for Glory, a lot of TNA contracts expired. I believe Cedric Alexander, for example, is one of them. I'm not saying he goes to AEW. I'm just giving you an example. But I do believe we might see a new member of the Hurt Syndicate show up today to help them win. I think they're sick of Ricochet beating. I think that they're looking for a new person. I think there's a few options of people that can be. And so I do think there's a chance of a debut happening there. Other than that, I don't see too many big debuts. I may not even see any returns on this card. They might be saving it for other days. So we'll see how that goes. But with that being said, I do want to tell everybody to make sure they follow at Mob Squad 508, at Took Timbo, at ALW Podcast, and new Took Timbo. What is the new at?
It's at Tux Wrestling.
I could change it. Let me change it right now.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, please follow me on X. I would like to get a bunch of my supporters back and mutuals back. I don't know if I'm getting my main page or my other page back, or it's just taking a while.
Is it like that? Is that apostrophe in it or no?
Do what?
Do you have an apostrophe in it? How you have it written on here or no?
Oh, I see. Oh, hold on. Apostrophe. It's just at Tux Wrestling.
All right.
And it's got my logo on there.
That's good. So make sure you follow Tux Wrestling, ALW Podcast, and Turnbuckle TG all on Twitter. Remember, if you go over to W Energy, any purchase, put in the code Mob Squad 508, you get 10% off your order. It also sends money to us to help us keep doing this, to bring content to you. We do apologize for the month off. Life is happening, but we will be back with content flooding, not daily, but at least weekly. Now, I'm going to send it out the room for everybody to tell them where else to find them. So, Aaron, where else can everybody be looking for you?
Oh, you can find me in a whole bunch of places, but you can find me on X, as it says below, A_L_W_ podcast. You also follow me on TikTok, Aaron Loves Wrestling, YouTube. You can subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm 20 away from 300 to 20. And you can follow me also on Threads and Instagram. Aaron Loves Wrestling on there as well. And yeah, that's where you can find me. We're doing our AEW WrestleDream watch along here in an hour. So tune in for that. It'll be on Devin the Tribal Chiefs page. Go shout out to him. Subscribe to him as well. And we will be watching AEW WrestleDream tonight. And we also here in the next week, the Elite Bible Devotions podcast will be doing another episode, spreading the word. So tune in for that. And I'll be doing a WrestleDream review next week on one of my off days. So
Nice.
you can expect all that to be coming this week.
Absolutely. And what about you, Took? Where's everybody going to find you?
Not only can you find me at X on X at Tooks Wrestling, you can also now find me on Instagram. I have an Instagram page. Which reminds me I need to get on there and post something. It's been a while. But yeah, Instagram is Tooks Wrestling also. And it's got a cool looking logo with it as well. So you can find me on Instagram now. So yep. So yeah, just X and Instagram Tooks Wrestling. So
nice. And also, anybody watching, don't forget to subscribe, smash that thumbs up. We have a free giveaway going once we hit 250 subscribers. So look out for that. We're gonna have a few options for you to pick from. So remember, once it hits 250, so like and subscribe. Feel free to comment, and let's get ready for a great paper tonight. Both of y'all have a great day, bro.
You too, man.
Let's get to it. I'll see you on X.
Yeah.
All right, my brothers.
Later.